What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And California talked a lot of noise about not enforcing, the rules from the Department of Transportation and not suspending licenses. And they weren't going to do this, but come to find out, not only are they suspending commercial driver's licenses, they're suspending regular driver's licenses. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about that. And I got the evidence. I got the letters for you. We're going to talk about all that right after this. We're out in the M5 today, guys, and I've talked about this sponsor before, and I got to talk about it again. It's important. So just want to give you a quick word from our video sponsor, Delete Me. Your personal info is way more exposed than you think. I didn't realize how bad it was until someone brought up an address that I haven't lived in like 15 years, right? That's not a coincidence. It's what they call data brokers. So there are these companies out there that collect all of your personal information. And they sell your personal info, name, phone number, old addresses, even your family connections, acquaintances, things of that nature. And they pull it all from public records and random websites. Now, what's crazy about this is they bundle it into like a dossier or a profile, and then they sell it to anyone willing to pay for it. Scammers love this stuff because it allows them to try to prove that they're you, to take over accounts and all kinds of other stuff. Now, I'm not interested in making their job easier. Obviously not, right? So I use Delete Me. They go after these data broker sites and they get your information removed and keep monitoring it month after month because new listings can pop up all the time. So I want to show you real quick. This is my Delete Me report right here. Cut to over here so you guys can see it. You can see exactly where my data showed up, which is nowhere because they've been doing a hell of a job with my information. And it's already been taken down. So like, that's why it says 0 across the board, right? They saved me hours of me having to reach out and contact all of these places individually. And honestly, I wouldn't even know where to start if I had to do it on my own anyway. Bottom line, I don't want my personal details floating around on the internet, okay? That's how people show up at your house. That's how you have all kinds of, it's just not a fun time, okay? And this handles it for me. If you want to lock in and lock down your info, go to joindeleteme.com/TK Garage. That link will get you 20% off what the normal price is. And yes, the video is sponsored by Delete Me, and I use it myself. I've talked to you guys multiple times about all the different products that I do use. I only promote things that I actually use here on the channel. So there you have it. Go check it out. joindeleteme.com/TK's Garage. So major shout out to our sponsors over at Delete Me for sponsoring today's video. Let me find this for you here. Now, this is interesting. So shout out to my dude, Miguel, because he sent this over to me. And you can see it here. It's Department of Motor Vehicles. I'm going to put it up here on the screen for you. So up here on the screen, we'll put it up. We'll make sure we block out the names or whatever for the people. Notice of commercial driver's license cancellation. This letter is to inform you that the Department of Motor Vehicles recently reviewed your driver record and submitted legal presence documents. Based on this review, the DMV determined that your CDL, your commercial driver's license, is not consistent with California law, which requires that the expiration date of a CDL must be on or before the expiration of the legal presence documents provided to the DMV. We regret to inform you that the DMV will cancel your CDL 60 days from the date of this letter. That letter was sent out on December 15th. Pursuant to California Vehicle Code 13100, unless you provide legal presence documents that meet federal guidelines. Notice they're not talking about California guidelines anymore. Federal guidelines, because their ass is getting decertified. So the state of California is like, oh, We have to fix this. Reference below, such as a permanent residency or U.S. citizenship pursuant to preliminary determination of noncompliance issued by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, the FMCSA. The DMV is currently unable to issue non-domiciled CDLs. Well, you can't issue any CDLs right now. Right now, all of the CDLs are done in California unless you're a citizen. And it's even harder to get an appointment to get your CDL or renew a CDL because of so many problems in the systems because they bucked this issue for so long. In addition, now here's the other thing. In addition to your CDL being canceled, your non-commercial driver's license will also be canceled. Meaning your regular driver's licenses are now getting canceled in California. To obtain a new license, you must complete an application online, schedule an appointment to visit your nearest DMV field office, surrender the driver's license in your possession, and bring this letter and all relevant documentation so our staff may conduct a thorough review and provide appropriate guidance. Meaning you ain't getting another license. And if you show up, you're probably going to get arrested by ICE. Additional licensing requirements may apply. To start your application and schedule an appointment, visit dma.ca.gov. And then they have the phone number. Federal guidelines require an individual to provide proof of citizenship or permanent residency to obtain a domiciled CDL. For additional information, refer to 49 CFR 3083.71. Sincerely, the California Department of Motor Vehicles, as you can see on the screen. What does this mean? As much as Gavin Newsom talked all that shit that he wasn't going to honor or back this up or do what needed to be done, guess what? He did what he had to do. He's doing what he's supposed to do anyway. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's doing what he has to do anyway. So the Department of Motor Vehicles is now suspending thousands upon thousands of not just CDLs, but regular driver's licenses. So after I got this in from Miguel, I reached out to some other people out there and a state representative that's out there. And they said the same thing. They said, yeah, they're not even, this isn't really public yet that they're canceling regular licenses too, but all those licenses that illegal immigrants got over the last 15 years, those are getting canceled. So if traffic all of a sudden magically drops in LA, if traffic all of a sudden magically drops in California, you're welcome, because none of them have licenses now. All of those illegal immigrants that are in California are going to be licenseless. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.